Hey family, this is Darlene. I wanted to show you guys. I was I'm experimenting with a necklace, and what I did is I made it a reverse necklace. Oh, let me backtrack. I heard you guys when you were talking about the sound. The sound is like that because I was holding, the recorder instead of having the recorder on the tripod. Being lazy. And then it's affecting the sound, and I want to thank you all for letting me know that. And Miss Hugs and Smiles was asking me about if I plan to work with those lamp work beads again. I think I will because I like the way that the bead came out and how they match well with the other beads that I married them to. Right? So I probably will use some of the lamp beads kind of here and there. Not a whole lot, but enough to know that I'm using them, right? And I won't use probably more than two or three on any piece that I create. And I think my dislike for the bead probably came from just seeing how other people were using them, and I don't like that kind of old antique-ish vintage kind of look. For my pieces, I like my pieces to look vibrant, to look alive, to look very different. And in my mind, the lamp work bead just it just wasn't fitting into the plan. But it actually worked out pretty good. So I will be using some of those beads again. So that's an absolute yes on that. So I was sitting here working on a necklace, and I thought to myself, remember we got the mask charms in well, this is more of a pendant in one of the hauls the other day. So we got the silver, and we got I guess this is like the antique. So what I did is I took both of the pendants and I put them back to back. And then I literally wrapped wire. Y'all know I like 18 gauge wire. So I wrapped it really good at the top with the 18 gauge wire. Took both sides of the wire and ran it through the little bevel that's at the top so it would be secure. And then brought it back down, wrapped it around really good. And while I was wrapping it, I was leaving spaces so that I could put charms and hang the charms on. So I think it came out really well. The only thing I'm not pleased with is the back part, the closure. So what I did is, instead of putting a lobster clasp on here, I bent over the wire, and I caught myself trying to make it more like almost when you put it on, it's like a little snap. And I can hear the snap, but my thing is I don't want it difficult when somebody buys this piece and it's difficult for them to close, or or to open. So it seems like it's simple enough, but I might figure out a way. And the reason why I did it like this is because it's a reverse necklace, right? So when you look at it, it's a reverse. So you have the silver on this side, and then you have the antique on this side. So you can wear both ways. And my thought was, if I don't put the lobster clasp up here, but I guess that wouldn't have mattered either, because either way you turn it, you can, just close it with the lobster clasp. And I might some way figure out how I can do this part up here. Maybe I can take a piece of wire, like maybe cut this, well, somehow, and then I can take another piece of wire, wrap it around here like I wrap around the bead, maybe wrap it around here and bring it up to extend it, and then wrap it and make the, but I'm gonna figure something out, because I don't like my closures to be, because that's I don't want, see, and that's kind of difficult with me trying to open it. That's difficult. So I will probably do, with the lobster clasp. But I like the way this came out. Really pretty. Really, really, really nice. I used some of those mustard coconut chips that I got. some of the shells, the howlet turquoise, those little beads that we got the other day in the haul. I only use 2 from each package, and just a bunch of the custom charms. And then that gives us a really nice, very different piece. I love the way the charms lay like on top of the pendant. I love the way that part came out. So that's what I wanted to show you guys for now. Oh, and also I had got, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how I take little small pieces like this and I create them as wrap them with the wire and then create a little focal piece for the, for bracelets. Very simple, very easy, very lightweight. You can do it with like really lightweight pieces to make them a focal point, but they would have to, of course, have holes so that you can make a bracelet out of them. So I'll probably do this sometime soon. We'll do that one. But I wanted to show you guys this one. I love the way this came out, especially this part. And this, like I said, was a tester because remember, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with the pendants. And then I have to make sure hold on a second. I have to make sure, you know, that it's easy to work with. So whenever, I love the way that hangs over that pendant. So this was a tester. So now I know when I do the next one. And you know, the thing with that is I took this whole necklace apart only to perfect it. Only to perfect it. And perfect it in the sense of the part. Wait a minute, this don't want to act right. Let me get this on here. Okay, so there we go. I love this, right? That's really nice. So I might even do that, take it apart, redo it. Just a whole nother technique for threading down here so that it'll be, you know, absolutely straight. It's not crooked or anything. So of course, when somebody buy it, they shouldn't have to have a challenge of trying to center it or close it or anything like that. So that's what I'll probably will do, you know, is take it apart. And it won't be wasted wire because if you think about it, when I take it, when I clip it, I got good wire all up in here. Not only that, if you see right here, these little parts right here, I can use those for accent fillers because remember how we did it last time with the bead. So I still have this part. I can clip that off, clip that other part off. This just ain't acting right here. And then clip that other part off, and then I could use that for accent. And then not only that, the part that's here, all this wire right here. So once I clip it off and take it off, I can use this big part as a like I'll use that part like this, how I used on this bracelet. So none of the wire is wasted. It's like, okay, how can I use that? What can I do with it? That's why I don't have a problem, you know, taking it apart and redoing it to perfect it. Because in my mind, I know that I could reuse that wire. I could reuse nothing about the charms. I mean, I could always reuse those. And then that big piece that's in there will end up something like this on a bracelet. So that's all I wanted to show you guys for today. I hope everybody's doing well. Miss Crystal, congratulations. I send you absolute positive, lucrative vibes for your event tomorrow. Come back and let us know how you did. And that's what it's all about, right? All right, ladies, it's about 7:48. Oh, and we got a lot of new subscribers, and I want to thank all the new subscribers. And if you guys don't mind, whoever made comments, can you welcome whoever they are? Just like say to them, welcome fellow sisters, or welcome, new subscribers or something like that, just to make them feel welcome to the community. And I thank you guys for always subscribing and having contributions and emailing and, just like all that good stuff, because I don't care what anybody say, no matter what it is that you're doing, you need to be encouraged. You need to be inspired. No matter how good we are at what it is that we do need to be inspired and encouraged at time. And, as scripture talk about that, to encourage one another. That's what our whole everything is, to build each other up, to inspire each other by what it is that we do. And that when we stay committed and consistent in what it is that we do, right, it makes the next person do the same thing. So just as you guys say to me that I inspire you and encourage you, you do the same for me just being here, because there are times even with myself that I don't want to, it's like, I don't feel like making nothing today, but I have to, because the stuff is being sold, or, a piece has been bought and may not be made, and I have to, I have to make it, and then sell, because sometimes you just, not feeling that way, and I can look at my own videos, and I'm encouraged by even watching my own videos sometime. And while I'm sitting here creating, I will be watching my own videos, and that's another thing too. A lot of times we have to inspire ourselves. We have to motivate ourselves. We have to encourage our own selves sometime. But again, I want to thank you guys for being a part of our little community, what it is that we do, your kind words, your comments, just like everything, everything. And I told you when I started the channel, my thought was to encourage others through jewelry making, like what I do, because I know how it is sometimes where you just feel you love what it is that you're doing, but sometimes, just like with anything, you just may not be feeling it. You just may not be feeling it. But my whole thing is, it's like, no, if God put the talent in us, he put the purpose in us, he gave it to us. He gave us a mind of creativity. We would be less than appreciative to let it fall by the wayside. And I'm gonna do everything I can to, do what I can do with what he's given me. And I'm sure all you guys will. But anyway, y'all didn't come here for a sermon, but I sure will give y'all one. Okay. We'll talk soon.